Brigham Young Comedy Troupe.
It's the three. What did you just press?
I didn't.
No, it's the 4 red ones.
Oh, okay. Among Us.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Oh no. That's my favorite.
It was a Jewish doctor.
Although I pour one out for gay, which I wasn't here for, but I heard it in another episode. And it was,
but we already have gay this episode.
It's a spiritual thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to supply our own gay.
You
heard me.
I heard you. I got it.
Kevin heard me. So I had this. Do you have? Where'd that green cup go?
Oh, it's somewhere.
You told me to hold on to it, but
I set it over there. I'll grab it later. I'll
It's
grab it
dead
later. It's
to
fine.
me.
I was gonna do. We'll do it later. I'll put it here, and it'll be our Alexa.
Okay.
But it's Julia, so you have to say, "Hey, Julia," and you have to ask it a question.
Okay.
And then Julia will respond, because we need to milk this bit and make sure that it's not funny anymore.
Hey, Julia.
Well, it's not there yet.
Okay, sorry.
Should there be like a
Bye, Julia.
Yeah. Editor, can you go ahead and add in a Yeah, put that sound in.
It was a Jewish doctor.
I never got to control it, and I feel
I
drunk
never
with.
got to control
I feel
it.
drunk with power now.
It's mine. I told Kevin I was telling them before you got here that I just saw Dune 2.
Yeah.
And
Electric
immediately-
Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Immediately after I made the joke, Liam Al-Gaib. And I'm proud of it. I also want to say this. The best part of the entire
Waking up.
experience was going to the restroom afterwards. And every stall was filled and every urinal was occupied. And it was the men's restroom, and there was silence apart from the sound of everybody simultaneously peeing for way too long because we all just got out of Dune.
there were no audible moans and grunts.
No.
While there was like
We were too exhausted to even, I think.
I'm riding that
Yeah.
worm.
It's the
We're
weight of
gonna ride that
imperialism.
worm, baby.
Oh, Zendaya.
You can't say that.
You can't say that.
Zendaya?
You can't say her name.
Because I'm gay.
Not allowed to say her name.
It's because I'm gay. I can only say her name if I'm like, Slay Zendaya.
Yeah, exactly.
Slay Zaya.
Wow.
Zen
Slaya?
Slaya is what the cool kids would say.
Would it be Slain Dea?
Slain.
Slay Zaya. It's just a different thing.
That's just a new way to say D-Day. Slain Dea.
Slay on Galib.
Zendaya Al-Gaib. Listen Al-Gaib.
It was a Jewish doctor.
Yeah. That's the name.
Can somebody give me a letter?
S.
Are we a game show now?
Yeah. Wheel
Let's
of
go ahead and
Fortune.
give me a letter.
Show
please.
me yes.
Wheel of Misfortune.
Is it behind here?
Show me S. No, I'll ask. I'm going to ask questions as we go. So please continue the conversation.
Love it.
They're going to be random. This was from an idea that Matt gave me.
Gave.
B.
No, continue. I'm riveted.
Well-
What is this idea that Matt gave you?
You'll see. Can you give me a number
Yeah.
bigger than 500, please?
Ooh. It's 412. No.
Bigger. Nice.
4.
I guess it helps that I was going to say 300.
209.
I'm going to do 412. Kevin, do you want to ask your question you ask every episode?
Where's the structure? Ba-doom, ba-doom, doom.
Vallejo.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
It's one of my favorite
No,
quotes.
no argument here, man.
That
That guy's in charge.
Before Kevin got here, I was saying
For now.
that I came from Vallejo on my private jet, and I forgot to pick you
forgot to pick me
up.
up.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, how come we didn't all carpool?
I know, right?
Because you missed the flight.
yeah.
That's
So I was getting ready, and I was ready by 3, and I was about to leave, and then something caught my eye,
a shiny object.
Yeah, yeah. And then I looked up and it was 420. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, 420.
What the fuck
No,
just happened?
that happens occasionally.
I couldn't pick
to
which
you.
I couldn't pick which shoes I wanted. I guess that took 20 minutes.
You're like, should I go with the sensible
Those are the ones
tennis
that,
or
those are the
a
ones that you
stiletto?
picked out, huh?
Yeah, I like the pump.
Well, because by the end he
pump
was
on
so
it.
exhausted by trying to pick that he said, "Forget, I'll just grab those."
Man, you
Comfort.
were,
these were the first ones that I picked. I always go back to the first thing
and
I
you
pick.
knew you were going to be on a podcast, and you chose those shoes.
And you chose
Yeah, you
You
those
chose
shoes.
violence today.
yeah. Look at the ones
How
I
many,
wore.
how many pairs of
These.
shoes do you own?
Look at those.
I'm trying to be more Gen Z than you are, buddy.
Who here had a childhood pet?
I had several.
What
I
was
had-
one the name of one of them?
I'll give you 3, and you pick the one that feels the best.
I'll give Gaib.
Duncan. It's actually 4.
That's a
Duncan,
Dune reference.
Harley,
Duncan.
Duncan, Harley, Minu, and Thisbe.
Oh,
Ah,
oh.
Oh, I'm going with
That's
Duncan.
funny.
those are all names from Dune.
Actually, Duncan, yeah.
when
Duncan, Idaho.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Frank Herbert, dude, come on.
Duncan,
When
Idaho.
the Duncan was a
You
black.
start world building and you go, last name, Idaho. You kidding
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Who's your
it.
main character?
That's
Paul.
it.
Paul.
He's like
Paul, you're the one. I don't think so.
That's kinda
We got to
boring.
give him a new name quick.
What
Paul,
about his
Paul
mom?
Potato.
He's the Lisan Al Gaib.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know. Just stop calling him Paul.
Paul Potato, Duncan, Idaho.
Atreides is a cool name.
Zendaya or Ida.
Yeah, Zendaya plays Zendaya.
What's his mom's name? Jessica.
Rachel.
Jessica.
Yeah, and his dad's name is Leonidas or something.
Oh yeah, Jessica.
Yeah, his dad-
Jessica is really funny in that world. It's just.
Jessica.
Especially how important of a role she plays.
Yeah.
What is your name? Jessica.
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 Uh,
But my friends call me Jess.
how many shoes do you own, Kevin?
Speaking of Dune,
Poor
He's
kids
gone
are just
into a
as
train.
bright and just as talented as white kids.
Probably like 5 pairs, and I only wear like.
you have 5 pairs of shoes and it took you 45 minutes to find one.
Yeah, I had to go through the same 3.
You should just do that. The website that has the circle that you like put the 5 different things in it and it randomizes it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It also takes me
Don't
like
say yeah and then don't do my suggestion.
Yeah,
It takes me
yeah,
like-
yeah.
2 hours to pick an outfit,
Mm.
and then it's always the first thing, and then I go through iterations of that first thing, and then I go back to the very first outfit that I chose.
First choice, best choice.
Yeah, living
I'm
with whatever the
surprised.
fuck
I'm
this
surprised
is.
you even get out of the house ever.
I don't. It takes me so goddamn long. And it's literally, it's just paralysis. I get so much anxiety choosing what I want to wear that I don't want to leave.
Mm.
It's rough.
On God. On God.
On God.
He's here.
On Gaib.
On Gaib.
Yeah.
He's an Gaib.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I should probably see someone about it.
Dune.
The move. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what you guys are referencing, but I
You're
should probably
like,
go
I
see
need
it.
I need to talk to my therapist about Dune. It's just
I just saw Dune. I don't get it.
it's an affliction, really. Yeah.
Yeah, why is everyone mad at Paul? He's like the best.
I have been
He's a good guy.
He's the main character, so obviously he's the hero.
Timotei. Timotei only bothers me because he's in like everything. I'm like, there are more actors out there that like,
So you're jealous.
yeah, I'm not. I would never be cast in stuff that he plays,
See,
so
the
I'm
thing
not
with him
jealous.
is, I just don't like him because he gets work.
I would love to
but
see-
no, like he's just in everything.
He is
I
in
It's
actually
like,
think, you know what? I think that movies would be objectively better if you were playing the Timothy Chalamet role in them.
If he was
in
Paul?
all in all his movies.
I would
all
enjoy
of
it.
Timothy Chalamet's movies. I
Yeah.
think that you'd be.
Yeah.
I would actually like to see you
I
in
would
Baby Boy.
love to see that in Dune, in Dune 2, Call Me by Your Name, Lady Bird. You know,
It's
if-
Baby Driver.
call me by your
What is that?
Mork
What-
Spandley.
What's the movie where
He's
he's
a drug addict.
Yeah, with Steve Carell.
I think that's with like Michael Scott from The Office.
Yeah, with
Yes,
Yeah.
with Steve Carell.
Oh.
Wasn't that just a weird episode of The Office?
yeah.
Oh, it got dark.
I called it Baby Boy, but it's not. That's not.
baby?
what it is.
It's
Beautiful
like
boy.
some
Beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy.
Beautiful baby boy.
Beautiful
boy.
baby boy.
I love that movie,
Baby
Baby
Boy.
Boy.
Beautiful baby boy Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
He's an Gaib.
Also, this is probably the second time we've referenced Dune. in
Can somebody
podcast?
give me a color?
Is this just gonna be a Dune cast?
Done.
You would be
Good.
wonderful in Bones and all.
Can you give me a
Oh,
color?
the cannibal.
I need to watch that.
I haven't seen it. but
Pink.
I like Luca Guadagnino.
He's amazing.
Yeah. I haven't seen Challengers yet, but I will.
Nobody has.
Oh,
Another
with
another
Zen-
Zendaya. Yeah, Zendaya.
Slade Day.
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Did someone give you a color?
Yeah, you can give me
Okay.
one.
Chartreuse.
That,
The color of my pants when I have dairy.
Chartreuse. Yeah. Chartreuse.
Kevin's a
That's
hoot, you
good, that's
guys.
good.
I'm on
Chart-
fire.
Kevin is
Chartreuse.
on fire today, you guys.
That's I can already
real
see the
poop.
headline of the YouTube video for the title. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Yeah.
Woody, give me a color.
Indigo.
By the way, I just want you to know that this isn't going to pay off. Like, it seems like it's going to be like a funny thing later. It's not going to be funny. Like, it's an attempt, but you're just going to be like, that was what you spent your time on.
I told Liam I had intended to find like a problematic speech and then turn it into Mad Libs and have you read it blind, but that'll
because you
have to
haven't
be
read enough
in the
speeches.
Yeah.
future.
It's like a speech from like a grand wizard or something.
We're really just doing it because
A
it's
D&D reference
fun.
now.
It's fun watching you laugh. So
D and D.
That's definitely a staple on the podcast is you just laughing. So
Yeah.
Two ducks, damn.
it's joyous.
I think I'm the most serious person on this podcast. I don't understand what you're talking.
Can somebody give me a profession?
Plumber.
What's funny is like asking a question that's like not like a joke, but like trying to think of a joke for it. Because I did the same thing when I was at home, where I was like, "What's a funny profession?" And I was like, "Doctor."
It's funny how it
Oh,
all.
can I add on to that? Put OnlyFans plumber.
What does that even? I mean, no, I'm not. Yeah, I know what that means. Johnny Sins.
Yeah, it took us a surprisingly long time to think of one profession.
That's what I was thinking about because I was like, oh yeah, we're all actors, and we can't think of a goddamn job.
What's a role I've played before?
and then he goes and corrects it to a performance.
Sorry. I meant OnlyFans plumber.
Yeah.
He's either the plumber for OnlyFans.
we only know gigs.
No.
Come to
What's a job?
Uh,
Hamlet.
Well, I played a plumber once.
I actually did this one stage reading.
We don't call them jobs, we call them gigs.
They're not extras. They're background artists.
Background shortist.
What?
What? Come on, man.
They've had it too good for too long. Background chartists.
I don't know why, but now I'm picturing like an Arthur Miller play, but starring the Mario Brothers.
I was just trying to picture Arthur Miller.
We lost the house. Like,
Woohoo! A foreclosure.
our like algorithm is like way off.
It's basically all women. who watch
Someone
this.
will find us. Someone out there.
I want our audience to be exclusively girls who are not like other girls. You know?
Oh, so it's just
What is
Zoe Deschanel.
Yes. What is that era called? The like Garden State.
Manic pixie dream
yes,
girl.
yes.
Yeah, you want nothing but manic pixie dream girls to be listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Can
Woody is my manic pixie dream girl.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I'm a manic pixie dream boy, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean,
Every time he said it, he
that-
struggled.
you
That
don't
checks. That checks out.
Brigham Young comedy troupe. That's what we are.
Comedy group.
It was a Jewish doctor.
Can somebody give me a
That is a
national
profession.
tragedy?
That's a profession
Jewish
right there.
Well, I think the reason
It's in the button. Jewish.
yes, there it is.
Name a profession.
Well, I was trying to think of like
Christian.
Oh wow.
I was trying to think of an interesting profession, like
Yeah, not those boring ones like plumbers.
like marine biologist or something, and it didn't come to me.
It'll come up later. Can
Yeah.
somebody give me a national tragedy?
9/11.
Okay, I mean, I asked and you answered.
7/11.
Hamlet.
I did this one reading. Can I get a color?
I did one already, so I'll let someone else do it.
Oh, you
I did one too.
You all did one.
Equality.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Equality at
blue.
Brigham Young Theater Poop.
And then Woody, one more color.
One more color. I am going to go with orange. No, that's a fruit. Shit.
Orange, you're glad.
Damn it.
Sorry, I meant apple.
Banana.
I meant
Orange
kiwi.
al gaib.
Fuck.
Listen al orange.
Was that French?
There's a part in Dune 2 towards the beginning where Javier Bardem is looking at Paul and he tells him, you are the Messiah among us. And I like audibly laughed in the theater because I know that Denis Villeneuve wrote that like seriously, you know, like you are the Messiah among us. You are the Lisan al-Gaib.
I feel like we should all take a crack at that voice you just did.
Yeah, maybe. I recently rewatched No Country. So fucking good.
Al-Gaib.
I'm not
Yeah.
Javier
What's
Bardem
the
is
most you've ever lost on a coin toss?
great. Call it.
Oh, that's fun if you mix Julia with that voice.
Yeah.
It's like drunk Julia.
I just saw
Julia
Dunk.
Bardem.
Dunk. I've just ever seen Dunk.
Duncan.
Parto.
He is the Misa my life.
Oh my god.
He's the Lisan Galbi.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to see the bloopers of that movie
Dunk.
of people fully in character.
I'm gonna like
That's my second joke about pronouncing Dune incorrectly.
I'm just gonna wake up in the middle of the night and just be like Dunk.
What's the most you
can't
ever
sleep.
lost on a dying guys? No country for goals, man.
Oh my god. Mm. What a career. What a career.
Can somebody give me a number?
3,000.
I also just recently watched 300. There's a lot of like great stuff in it, and then it's just kind of boring as fuck.
My favorite part of it is knowing that
The slow-mo's coming.
a chunk of the scenes
Dunk.
were filmed in his backyard of his house because he just got like, he was like, it's all green screen. So he built a green screen in his backyard and then just had the actors show up and like do scenes like that. And that to me was I was like,
That's
I
really-
appreciate this movie so much more knowing he like didn't spend as much effort on it as I thought.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you had to be like on some sort of like fitness program, I'm sure, if you
Oh,
had to
yeah.
be in that.
Not
It's-
him.
Yeah, no, definitely not him.
Zack Snyder was like, you guys have to get jacked.
You got to get jacked, shredded.
See you guys in a couple months.
But then rewatching it, you realize there was a part where who's the main guy? What's the actor's name?
Gerard
Butler.
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 It like looks like or is kind of apparent that like his abs are a little bit spray painted to accentuate them. But then you look in the background, and then there's a fucking ripped just extra in the back, and you're like, why didn't that guy just play Leonidas or whatever? Is that another Leonidas?
That is actually Leonidas.
Every main character is just named Leonidas.
Yeah. This is more than time blindness.
And
I think
then-
you have a problem.
And then Paul.
So I told Matt this. I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy, and
No, it's Matthew.
sorry, Matthew.
Mark Sparmley.
Mark Spangley. We didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh well.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
You guess.
no one
You
knows.
guess who we are.
And so now I feel like I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
A Jewish doctor?
Well, we're all Romeo Channer.
We're all
Yeah,
Romeo
that's
Channer.
true. That never changes.
Can I get a name of somebody's street they grew up on? Kevin.
Sutter.
Sutter.
Yep.
Sutter Al Gaib.
Sutter Al Gaib.
Dunk.
You are the Gießen Lau by Sea. What? I need another profession.
Aerospace engineer.
Nice. Nice.
Good one.
Classic.
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up? An aerospace engineer.
Dead.
I want to play an aerospace engineer in place. Hey man, you know the phrase "as dumb as an actor" exists for a reason.
Yeah.
So, Little Woody, what's your dream role?
Jewish doctor.
Can somebody give me something really good? What's a really good thing? Kevin, why don't you give it to me?
I don't know any good
Actually,
things.
you did Sutter. Woody, what's something that's really good?
What is something that is really good? Objectively, I would have to say that.
You're asking the three most depressed people in the world.
No,
What?
my favorite part is just on paper. He says objectively. I would have to say.
Yeah. Psychotherapy is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Lexapro is also good.
I felt like you were about to sing along. With
Welcome
this.
back, everyone.
Sponsored by Lunesta.
Matt, why don't you give me an adjective?
Grayscale.
I'm rewatching Game of Thrones right now, and Jorah Mormont just got the grayscale on his arm. Mm-hmm. And he's going to get cured soon. Oh, am I spoiling things?
Yeah, you're spoiled Game of Thrones for the 5 people who haven't seen it.
I only watched like the last 2 or 3
the least amount of
seasons because my partner and their friends were watching it, and so I haven't seen any of the early ones. I haven't even seen the Red Wedding.
The main hero of that is named John.
Yeah, but I've heard for the people that
It's outrageous.
yeah, I've heard for the people that don't like the Game of Thrones show will probably like Shogun, which I've been meaning to watch.
I heard
just
Shogun's really good.
Main character of Shogun.
But
is
I've only
named
heard that from white guys who are into Asian.
Jeremy. Who is the main character of Shogun?
Jeremy in feudal Japan.
Yeah.
Only Jeremy can save us.
Hey, I'm Kyle.
Well, I saw a clip of it, and there's like a white dude arguing with like the Japanese people, and I was like, is he the main character? Is this a show called Shogun and the main character is white?
I don't
Yeah,
think,
it's like The Last
I don't-
Samurai.
I
With
don't-
Tom
I
Cruise,
don't
and you're
think
like,
so.
what?
Yeah.
No, as far as
No,
I
it's
know.
the dude from John Wick, right?
Keanu Reeves.
No.
Not John Wick.
Who's the main character of John Wick?
John.
Who plays Dune?
It's John.
No, he's in the third
John
one.
Dunk.
And he like goes to Japan to see him. He's like an old friend, and he's the cool dude. He uses a samurai sword.
For the white guy in Shogun,
Tom Cruise in The Last
No,
Samurai.
for the main character in Shogun.
who's not the white guy.
I actually don't know. I haven't seen it.
He's
yet.
the other. I know what you're talking about. The other guy.
Yeah. The guy who's in the commercials.
Let's all keep avoid saying Asian. Let's just.
Algorithm.
Well, there's no one else it would be.
Are you talking about the white guy?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Shogun?
Either the white guy or the 3,000
Jeremy
Japanese
Shogun?
people.
Yeah.
Jeremy Shogun takes on Japan.
Alan
Show me
Shogun.
your guns. The series.
Welcome to the Joe Shogun Show.
The Joe Shogun experience.
Joe Shogun experience.
Oh no! Oh no!
They just talk about
the sound of a sword.
they just take like
Jeremy, pull that up.
they get drugs and they talk about Shogun. Get drugs, take drugs.
Get drugs.
Drugs. Let's go buy some drugs.
Joe,
and
I
talk
got
about Shogun.
Joe, have you seen Shogun on Hulu? Can somebody give me a celebrity?
Joe Shogun.
Joe Shogun.
Jeremy Allen White.
Can I get a word that starts with P?
Pulmonary.
I was just gonna say penis. I hesitated though.
Yeah.
No, we heard.
We could go back. You could cross out pulmonary and write penis.
Hamlet.
Taxi's involved.
Hamlet.
Pamlet.
Can I get an adjective?
I'm starting to rethink grayscale because I'm like, do people use it as an adjective?
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah.
Vomiting. No. Vomit inducing.
Somebody give me an adjective. Running.
He was a very running.
Nauseating.
I'm putting vomit inducing because
That's
Vomit
good.
inducing.
I swear to God, if we have to do math on this.
Okay, guys, ready?
I would
Remember all those numbers you said?
I would fail. Woo.
We don't know what fucking professions are. We can't speak English.
There wasn't anything for him to memorize, so he doesn't know how a sentence is structured.
yeah. We were just fucking like NPCs. We're just like, I don't.
Name me. Can you give me an adverb? He, him. No. Access needs are met. No.
He just starts warming up.
Red leather, yellow leather. No. Nope. Unique. No.
I was once an extra on 13 Reasons Why. Whenever I did extra
my
work, I
God.
wanted to do that. You know that skit, the Key and Peele one, where he's just looking at the camera.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to do that so bad.
I laughed earlier because I immediately in my mind I was like, oh, were you cast as the 13th reason?
Kevin or Bolton has your IMDb.
Yeah.
The 13th reason.
All the characters just look at me and they're like,
Yeah,
That's why she did it.
That's why. It blackout.
It was him, huh?
Blackout credits.
Kevin as the 13th tape.
it was he, him.
Him. I can't see. I'm laughing too hard. Help me. I'm trapped here.
You are.
I'm
You are
trapped
actually
here.
trapped here.
Yeah.
Can I get a name of a brand? Can I get a brand?
Kirkland.
Kirkland.
Aw.
I was gonna say Doom.
Why did I say aw?
Shouts out.
Oh, Kirkland.
Aw.
Oh, I've thought of Kirkland because someone sent me a meme today that was like, oh, in this economy, it's the devil wears Kirkland. So there you go.
I would have.
I like
that would have gotten XL for me if I'd read that.
It would have been like,
And then, oh wait, actually, I think we're done. Do you want to hear the first sponsored segment?
by
Kirkland?
Kevin, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read it for you guys.
No, let Kevin read it.
if you guys are ready, I don't want to interrupt if you're not.
No, please.
I mean,
Okay, say something or get off the pot.
I still don't know who the main character for Shogun is.
Oh, okay.
It's the gun.
We'll come back to that then. We'll make sure to circle back.
Shogun.
Is this Shogun?
It's a show about a gun.
Got it.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Kirkland. Introducing their latest brand new state-of-the-art product, the S-Series 412 Pleasure Pal, the most grayscale personal vibrator on the market. So good it'll make you forget 9/11. It's even better than psychotherapy. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our loyal customers have to say. Quote, "It's absolutely incredible. I use it every night," says former President of the United States, Duncan Sutter. Quote, "I'm an aerospace engineer and I never leave home without it," says Jeremy Allen White. Quote, "You should get one, like right now. Go get one now. It's actually so vomit-inducing," says Kevin Rebolton, plumber from Vallejo. This amazing vibrator is available in the following colors: blue, pink, chartreuse, indigo, and orange, and only costs $3,000.99. Get yours today. Kirkland, for pleasure and pulmonary.
Pleasure.
For pleasure and pulmonary is actually pretty hard.
That's really good. Pleasure
Yeah.
and pulmonary.
It goes hard.
I love Mad Libs. That's
You're
that's
so tickled
it.
by him.
I am. I'm gonna have to like retreat into myself so I'm just not laughing the whole time.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for looking out Thank you guys for getting down and hanging up. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
And excuse me.
Thank you to DJ Khalid.
This episode featured Liam Michael Kirk, Kevin Rebolton, Woody Harper, and Matt Stanley. Thanks for watching.